Hello and welcome to MMO Gaming, where the Pokemon TCG, One Piece card game and Disney Lorcana come to life. If you want to level up your game, stay tuned and let's switch right into the video. Hello and welcome to another commentary gameplay video here on my channel. Today we are watching the top 8 of the Disney Lorcana North American Championship, where we have Shamblin here on the left up against Zan Syed on the right. And I'm pretty excited for this match, and I would say let's jump right into this game, right? So looks like Mo is going first, inking a Merlin Go to play down a little baby Pegasus there. Passing it back to Zan here, which is starting with a sudden chill here into the Inkwell, plays down the Diablo, and now we get to see Mo's hand, right? There are a lot of one-drop characters, so let's see. I think next turn we probably see 2 of them hitting the field, I would imagine. And then we see a pass back there from Zan to Mo here. So he's starting off with a quest with the Pegasus there, gaining him 1 lore. Inks the Magic Room to play down the Cursed Merfolk and the Genbox Follower here. Passing it back to Zan. So he also has a lot of options there available. So now let's see. So there's the option to shift his Diablo with the Hypnotize, or the I'm Still Here. Then he could sing the Let the Storm Rage onto the Cursed Merfolk. And then he could also, maybe play the, it's a tough decision there. You also want to ink something, right? Looks like he's going through his options there. Okay, he's shifting the Diablo there, discarding the Hypnotize. So now he's banishing the Pegasus with his Diablo. He's then inking the I'm Still Here and plays down the dog there. And I think he's not discarding his cards in hand, right? Yeah, just passing it to Mo and drawing himself 1 other card there. So maybe he's favoring the Ursula there, Deceiver of All, to be able to sing twice, right? And now we see the Go-Go Tomago here being inked for Mo, plays down the Kid Cloud Kicker to bounce back the Diablo line into Zan's hand, and then the Cursed Merfolk is questing here for 2, bringing Mo up to 3 lore here in this first game of the top 8. And then Genbox Follower also questing, so now he should be sitting at 4 lore, and also removes the Genbox Follower off the field to draw another card, passing it back to Zan there. He is starting off with the dog, banishing the Cursed Merfolk, discarding the Shift Diablo, is inking the small Diablo there, and plays down a Ursula of his own. So now he has the option to double sing the songs in his deck there, right? So Mo is playing down a Ursula, and now he can discard one of these songs there, right? And also gets a sneak peek what Zan is keeping there. So now let's see. And then Mo is also playing a Olaf, a character card which we haven't seen for quite a while, right? But Mo is playing it. So now Zan is starting off with a Let the Storm Rage on. This means he can put 4 damage counters there onto the side of Mo. He's choosing the Kid Cloud Kicker and is then putting 2 damage here onto the Ursula. Puts it to the bottom of the deck to draw 2 additional cards there. So for those of you who don't know, right, the Ursula is a character which can sing songs twice, and if you use this effect, you then put the song to the bottom of the deck. And then he is playing another Ursula and inks another Ursula. So now we see the triplet of the Ursulas there, and the dog is going on a quest, netting Zan the first lore of this game here. So now let's see what Mo is doing here. He is inking a Magic Room, plays a Genie to draw another card. He's then questing with the Olaf and the Ursula Going up to 7 lower and passing it back to Zan here. Starting off with Diablo. Taking a look at Mo's hand there. Finding a Smurfolk and also a Cloud Kicker. So not the greatest cards there, right? Then we see the dog taking down the Ursula and both Ursulas taking down the Olaf there. Taking off all the questing power here from Mo's side. And then we see Zan playing down another Prince John there. And now we see probably a pass back there to Mo. So you got a cursed Merfolk, Cloud Kicker and a new card there. Maybe he's taking down an Ursula. Yeah, that's what we see here. Genie taking down one of these Ursulas. And the other one will be bounced back to Zan's hand. And just a pass back. Okay, so what is he doing now? He found himself another customer folk. Now he could maybe go white here with the Mr. Smee and the customer folk. But I think he is maybe just playing the Ursula again together with the customer folk. Maybe you just pass it back to Mo there. Okay, no, it looks like he is questing with the dog. Bring his lore count up to 2, and now we see the pass back there. So Mo is drawing another card. Trying to increase his odds there. And plays another Ursula. This time we see no songs there in Zan's hand. Just Mr. Smee and a Shift Diablo, right? And then we see a quest out here with the customer for Genie and Cloud Kicker. Putting him up to 12 lower. And then we see another Gogo Tomago here. Being played down with no additional effect, right? Because the other two ink were spent onto the Ursula. So Zan is inking a Mr. Smee. And plays down the Diablo and the Calhoun there. And now is the question, do you do anything here, right? Maybe the dog is taking down the cursed Merfolk, I would imagine, right? You don't have any cards in hand, so you don't lose anything there. Maybe we could see the Ursula taking down the Cloud Kicker. Would be another option. And let's see. Yeah, so there we see Diablo taking down the cursed Merfolk with no downside at all, right? Then we see the Ursula taking down the Cloud Kicker, putting 2 damage there onto the Ursula. And then we see the Prince John, Dog and cursed Merfolk here questing for 5, bringing Zan to 7 lower and then passing it back to Mo. So now also in top deck mode there, right? So now is the question, if you do attack the Ursula with your own Ursula, then Zan could clear the Ursula with his Calhoun there, right? Gaining him another 2 lower, but we see just a quest there with the evasive characters, right? Gogo, Tomako and Genie quest. Bring Mo up to 15 lower. So now's the question, do you just quest with the Ursula? Or you take something down? I think the Ursula, now he's counting lower. So there's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Between 9 and 10 lore potential from Zan's side. There, right? And yeah, it looks like he's questing with his Ursula there. Playing down a Madame Fox to regain the Gogo Tomago here. And now is the question. I think maybe just rush into the Prince John there. No, he is just passing it back, leaving the Madame Fox active. I mean, let's see what Zan drew here. I mean, if it's not a song, right? Yeah, I think Diablo has to take down Genie, and the Calhoun has to take down the Ursula there, right? All other characters could quest out. But then Mo has 1 lower. With Gogo Tomago, he would gain another 2, right? So you would be real close of winning this match. Yeah, so I think that's what we see here. Diablo taking down Genie. Calhoun is taking down the Ursula, gaining then another 2 lower. He's questing out with everything else, so 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Also equalizing the score here at 16 lower, and then plays down another Prince John. So now, if Mo is not able to win here, I think then that's it, right? So what would he need? It would be a White Rose or a Merlin Goat, right? So that he could quest with his Madame Fox, play down the Calhoun. But even then, I think, no, that's it. He doesn't have enough ink available, right? So I think this game here is pretty much wrapped up, and Zan should take this game here, right? Don't think that Mo is able to... Yeah. And there we see it up. So Zan is taking up game number 1, advancing the score 1-0 up against Mo here. And let's jump right into the second game here, right? Okay, so now we are here in the second game of the top 8. And Zan is inking a Strength of Raging Fire to play down this Diablo here on his first turn. Taking a look at Mo's hand there. So we got a big shift Pegasus, a Gogo Tomago. And back to Mo here. Looks like he's inking the shift Pegasus there, right? Quests with the Cursed Merfolk here, bring his lower score up to 2, and then plays down the Gogo Tomago here for his second turn play, right? Back to Zan, which is starting off probably with a Diablo here being inked. Yep, that's what we see here. And then we see a Hidden Cove to move the Diablo into the Hidden Cove, and taking down the Cursed Merfolk to discard another Diablo here off his hand, right? So what is he going to do here? There is the option to ink a card, put 2 damage here with the Gogo Tomago here onto the Hidden Cove, and then play the Madame Fox, right, to clear the Hidden Cove. I think that's what we see here, yeah, putting 2 damage onto the Cove. He's then inking the White Rose to play down the Madame Fox, bouncing back the Gogo Tomago. And I think the Madame Fox there will take down the Cove, yeah, that's... Oh no, interesting. He is deciding to take down the Diablo there. That's also an interesting decision there. Because the Diablo was buffed here by the Cove, the Madame Fox is taking 2 damage here, right? Now back to Zan. Now I think there's the option to play a Lattice Stormage on, so he's inking a Hypnotize. And yeah, place the Lattice Stormage on just to draw another card. And now probably passing it back to Mo, right? So he is drawing into another White Rose, it looks like. So he's inking the Gogo Tomago here. I think he's just playing the White Rose, netting him another lore. And also plays down the 1-cost Diablo there, passing it back to Zan. Now let's see how he is approaching this game. Could be that he's now establishing a Muses, right? Okay, he's inking the Ursula there. But I think he is missing some songs along with the Muses there, right? Yep, but he is, yeah, just playing it down just to have it established. And now back to Mo. We'll probably see a quest here with both characters. And maybe... Okay, he's playing the Pegasus here together with the Kyle, right? He's then questing with the Diablo there for 1 lower. And not doing anything here with the White Rose, just passing it back to Zan, right? So here the Lyle Tiberius Rook has the effect when you play this character, chosen opposing characters gains Reckless during their next turn. So this means the Muses has wards, so right, this doesn't affect the Muse at all. And the other effect is when one of your other characters is banished, each opponent loses 1 lore. I mean, at this stage, Zan doesn't have any lore, right? So that's Yeah, he can't lose any lore then. So he's playing a Pete there, avoiding all action cards there from Mo next turn, together with a Mr. Smee and inking a Ursula then, just passing back to Mo. So kind of a stalemate here. Nobody wants to exert their characters here. So now let's see what Mo is doing here, right? Looks like he's taking down the Cove with the Pegasus and the White Rose, and is also questing with the Diablo there to draw another lore. And is also questing with the Lyle there, passing it back. No, also playing a Gogo Tomago here, now passing it back to Zan. Okay, it looks like he's exerting the Muse there to sing I'm Still Here, right? So this means that a chosen character gains resist +2 until the start of your next turn, and then you can draw a card, right? And with the Muse effect, he is bouncing back the Lyle to Mo's hand. Mr. Smee's taking down the White Rose, and Pete is then taking down Diablo. It looks like the I'm Still Here was sang there onto Mr. Smee, so that he's just taking 1 damage there in the challenge, right? So Mo is playing down the dial again, giving Mr. Smee Reckless, right? So this means they can't quest and must challenge if able. And also playing down a German Book's follower there. And Zan is going ahead with Mr. Smee to play down Prince John, play the Hypnotize to discard the remaining card in Mo's side, drawing himself 2 cards, right? One of the Hypnotize effect and one of the effect from Prince John, because Mo discarded the card there, right? And then we see the Pete singing a Strength of Raging Fire, maybe onto the Tiberius there. To get rid of this, could be an option. Yeah, he's singing it onto the Lyle. And I think now he's also bouncing back something. So he could bounce back maybe the Pegasus or German Book's follower, right? But let's see. Yeah, so he's bouncing back the Pegasus there. Now he's debating whether or not to quest here with the Muses. Looks like, yeah, he's questing with the Muses there. And just passing back to Mo. We're just starting off with the Genbox follower here, questing for 1, drawing him another card. Advancing his lore count up to 8, right? So how is he navigating this? I mean, he's questing here with the Gogo Tomago, going up to 10 lore, so he's leading in the lore race, but I think on resources and cards in hand, I would say that Zan has the advantage there, right? I'm not quite sure if Zan does have any cards in hand. Maybe all his characters in play are the only resource he has available. Okay, I see a Madame Fox there, but he is playing the Ursula. And Zan is just showing a Cursed Merfolk there. No song available. So now we could see maybe the Pegasus there being inked to play down the Madame Fox to then attack into the Muses, right? To get us off the board. No, but looks like he's just playing down the Pegasus there, just passing back to Zan here. Yeah, so now we see the pass back here to Zan Syed here. And he drew into a Mr. Smee. So he could go wide and just play down. Quest with everything else if he wants to. And I think that's what we see here, yeah. Exerting the Muses defeat Mr. Smee, going up to 5 lore there. And we probably see Mr. Smee and the Cursed Merfolk also hitting the field, right? Okay, he will definitely play the Mr. Smee there. Yep, exerting 2. And he's also playing down the Cursed Merfolk here. Now is the question, do you quest with the Prince John or not? I think that's hard to tell, right? No, he's just passing it over to Mo. Mr. Smee's taking 1 damage there. Because there is no captain in play. And I think Mo draw into another Madam Snake. Not something he would like to see there. Yeah. So let's see how he is approaching this turn. So he could attack with the Ursula or Pegasus into the Mr. Smee. Then bounce something back to banish the Muses there, right? And then he could maybe ink something, or like ink the card that he put back into his hand to play the Madame Snake to regain the Madame Fox. But looks like he's questing with the Pegasus and the Gogo Tomago here. Then we see the Ursula taking down Mr. Smee. And for 3 he is playing the Madame Fox to pick up the Pegasus. And then challenges into the Muses. Taking this out of play. Putting 2 damage here onto the Madame Fox. And now is the question. Yeah. He's replaying the Pegasus and just passing it back there to Zan. On the other side. So let's see what he drew off the top. Looks like the Pete is trading here with the Madame Fox, and now he's questing with Mr. Smee and Cursed Merfolk. And he found himself another Pete there. So he plays it down just to avoid any action cards. Then he's putting 1 damage here onto Mr. Smee and back to Mo, right? So he found himself in a Cursed Merfolk. So there's the option to play down. He is questing with the Pegasus there. He's then playing him Madame Snake to replay the Pegasus and takes out the Cursed Merfolk from Zan's side here with the Gogo Tomago. And because he had no cards in hand, he also had, couldn't discard something there, right? So he saved the negative outcome of the Cursed Merfolk. Zan is deciding to quest here with Mr. Smee and the Pete, yeah, to advancing also to 12 lore and just passing it back to Mo, which has 5 quest power there available. Looks like he's starting off with the Cursed Merfolk. I think you just quest out here with everything, right? There we see Madame Snake here onto his Cursed Merfolk. He replays the Cursed Merfolk. And to be honest, I would just quest out here with all other characters. Or at least with the evasive ones. Okay, Pegasus is trading with Mr. Smee. He's then questing with the Madame Snake and Gogo Tomago. Going up to 17 lore and now back to Zan, I think. If there was no song. So Pete is trading here with the Madame Snake. And yeah, looks like he's packing things up. So Mo is equalizing the score here, 1-1 each. And we see a game number 3 here. So let me fast forward. Okay, looks like we are here in the final game of this top 8 game, where we have Mo Shamblin up against Zan Syed here. So Zan is starting off this game, inks a Ursula, plays down Diablo. Take a look at Mo's hand there. So we see the Pegasus shift line there. Kid Cloud Kicker, 2 Ursulas, and also a Merlin Grab there. So what is Mo inking here? Okay, he's inking a Gogo Tomago, plays down the Pegasus, passing it back to Zan. Looks like he's inking the Sudden Chill there. and shifting the Diablo with the I'm Still Here and playing down a Mr. Smee. And quest with the Diablo and back to Mo. There's already some, good amount of lore there on board for Zan, right? Looks like Mo is inking a Ursula to play down Ursula. And he is finding a sudden chill there to be able to discard this. Another Ursula found and another Diablo, right? And now back to Zan. Drawing a card here. Finding himself a dog. So there's the option to maybe ink the Ursula, play down another Diablo. And next turn you can then play the dog there, right? If you want to. That's what we see here. He's inking the Ursula. He's questing with both Diablo and Mr. Smee. Advancing to 4 lore here. 1 damage onto Mr. Smee, and he's drawing another card there of the Diablo trigger effect, right? So Mo is now questing with the Ursula, also advancing to 1 lore here. Inks the Merlin Goat and shifts the Pegasus. So now all characters from Mo's side gain evasive, and with the 3/3 stat line he's taking down at least 1 of the Diablos there from Zan's side. So here we see Diablo singing Let the Storm Rage On onto the Pegasus, taking this off the board, drawing him another card. He's then playing a Hypnotize to be able to draw another card and let Mo discard a Merlin Crab here. So now let's see what Zan is finding here. He's then questing with Mr. Smee. And also inking a Pete here. Mr. Smee is increasing his damage to 2 and passing it back to Mo, which finds himself a Olaf off the top. Nothing you want to see here, right? Yeah, so Olaf will be inked there, and just a Cloud Kicker to bounce back the Diablo on Zan's side. Ursula is taking care of the Mr. Smee, and he's playing down another 1-cost Diablo there. And back to Zan, which is now playing down the Ursula into his Inkwell. Plays down another Diablo as well as a Mr. Smee here. And Mo is countering this with a Genie from his own to draw himself another card. Okay, yeah, looks like there was some technical issues there with the stream, but we continue here. Okay, so now we see the Genie here hitting the field, right? Drawing more another card. He's then questing with the Diablo and the Cloud Kicker. And then we probably see a pass back then. Maybe he's inking something, no? Yeah, he's inking a Madam Snake and now passing it back to Zan here. So he's starting off with a Pete there. So this means that no action cards can be played from Mo's side here. Is now playing the dog, but not using the discard effect there. Is then singing a Diablo there. Is singing then the Strength of Raging Fire there onto the Genie. He couldn't play the dog afterwards, right, because he would need the additional character there for the additional damage counter of the Strength of Raging Fire. And then we see a quest here with Mr. Smee. And a pass back to Mo, gaining him 1 damage. And off the Diablo trigger effect, Zan is then drawing additional card there. So Mo is playing the Ursula, finding a cursed Merfolk in Zan's hand. And now just questing probably. Now playing the Cloud Kicker to bounce back the Diablo. And then he's questing with the Diablo there on his own. Probably also, no, Cloud Kicker is taking down the Mr. Smee here. And now we see the pass back. So we see both characters quest here. And then he's playing the Cursed Merfolk together with the Diablo there. Just passing it back to Mo. So Mo again back into his top deck mode there. So Diablo starts off there with a quest. And then he's playing a white horse to gain another lower there. Is then taking down the dog with the Kid Lord Kicker and the Ursula. Passing it back to Zan. Which is then taking down the Ursula here. And Pete is taking down the Kid Lord Kicker. And he's playing on another Pete. Because Merfolk is going a quest to put him up to 12 lower. And now back to Mo. So now, great turn there for Zan, right? Getting rid of some characters there from Mo's side. So he can't quest for that many points. And now let's see how Mo is approaching this. So you could quest with the Diablo there, right? White Rose could take down the Merfolk, maybe after you play the card, right? So he's playing the Madame Fox to replay the Diablo there. So maybe we see the White Rose taking down the... Okay, now White Rose both taking down the Pete and the White Rose. And then the Madame Fox taking down the Merfolk. Not discarding any card there from Mo's side. And now back to Zan, which is starting off with Muses and Diablo here, is then questing with Diablo and Pete, advancing his lore score up to 14 and back to Mo, which has his head up against the wall, right? I mean, there's, yeah, in 2 turns, Zan is questing for 20. If he doesn't find any solutions here real quick, right? He only has 1 card in his hand, right? 1 card available. It is the Lyle, and I think he is using the Diablo there, that he gains Reckless, so he has to challenge if possible. Now back to Zan. I mean, there is at least... I think now you could sing the I'm Still Here with the Diablo, which is, which gained Reckless last turn. You could then give the Resist 2 onto your Pete, and you could then attack into the Madame Fox, right? That's what we see here. And of the Muses, you can bounce back the Lyle, yeah. So that's what we see here. Diablo is singing I'm Still Here. He's buffing the Pete. He's then bouncing the Lyle here with the Muses, and then the Pete is taking down the Madame Fox, surviving this hit because of the Resist +2 there. So great play there by Zan. Now we see Muses and Diablo both questing, advancing him to 16 lower. And then we see another Prince John here hitting the field for 3. Another one there for Diablo. Taking a look at the hand, and now what is the card he found off the top? And I think we see a smile there, but I think he kind of felt heartbroken. It's just Olaf, okay. So this won't change the outcome here. So Zan is winning this top 8 game here, 2-1 up against Mo. Pretty close match, pretty interesting match, definitely. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if not already done, please leave a like or a comment, or also subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you on the next video on my channel here.